Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Here's a new edition of Book Scoop. Later on, I shall talk briefly about this book, Every Spiral of Faith by Tahereh Mafi.
Yeah. And I have Holding On for Dear Life by Dusty Bowling. It's a middle grade book.
Oh yeah, this is a young adult fantasy. But first, we're going to talk about a few programs in the coming weeks. On Saturday, November 22nd at 11 a.m., Martin Sweeney will present his new book. It's a compilation of Homer News articles. You don't need to sign up, but it's nice if we know how many people are coming. So you may, but you don't have to. There will be books for sale too. His first book with Homer News articles compiled will be sold, and also a facsimile of a manuscript. It's called Life in the Age of Homespun by Ina Hurlbut Bird. We will sell this, and the proceeds are for the Homer History Center. So, come and listen to what
some
Martin
stories.
has to say. Yeah. He's a great storyteller. And there will be refreshments.
I was just going to say, there will be food.
Yes, there will be food.
The Sweet 60 is on Friday, November 21st from 1 to 3 p.m. It's for people 60 and over, though we're not going to check your license when you come in. For the first hour, we have storytelling, Morningstar storytelling. It says, I'm reading it right now, a storytelling approach that uses images from nature to create your own wisdom story or help someone else uncover hidden wisdom. Or you can choose a craft. We're going to make some cards, holiday cards. And then at 2 o'clock, we have live music with Molly and the Ringwalds, and anyone is welcome to come to that. It doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are.
Yes.
Yeah. And we would like to know that you're planning to come to that also, so that we have enough crafts and supplies and seats set out for everyone.
Yeah. But if you want to just do it...
just show up. It's all good.
Please come. Then in December, on Friday the 5th, at 5:30, so it's after closure of the library, we have the Gingerbread Wonderland again. You have to register for this. If you don't register, you won't have a gingerbread house, because we will provide the gingerbread houses all made so you can focus on decorating it.
Yeah.
Come for the past 2 years. It has been so much fun to make gingerbread houses with gummies and whatever.
Right.
And then we're done in time.
We're done in time for the event on the green with Santa Claus and the Grinch and Light of My Life. So we're done in plenty of time for that. So you can take your gingerbread house and stash it in the car and go over for that. Also in December, on Friday, December 12th, we have the first Science Fair Prep Group informational meeting. That is for students in 4th through 8th grade who have an interest in science, who might be interested in going to the Science Fair in Syracuse, which is in March. We have a family who has been leading it for the last several years, and it's a great experience. They take you from how do I choose a science fair project all the way to how do I talk to the judges and write up my reports. So it's a wonderful experience for everyone involved. If you want to get more information, come on that day. We'd love to know you're coming, but you can also just show up for that as well. Yeah.
All right. So here's the book, Every Spiral of Faith by Tahereh Mafi. This is the 4th book in the Woven Kingdom series. If after this talk you're interested, do not do what I did. I read the 4th book because we do new books here. And although it is possible to very well understand this book, I know I missed a lot that was in the first 3.
Before that.
In this book, Cyrus and Eliza finally get married. Cyrus and Eliza are both jinn. That means that they have magic. There's also clay people who are humans who don't have magic, but they are both jinn. And Cyrus's family, his great-grandfather, I think, made a pact with the devil. The devil said, I will protect your country, because they were attacked a lot. I will, and so you can be prosperous, whatever, but I will come and collect the debt at a time of my choosing. And his great-grandfather said yes. And that is very present in the book, that pact with the devil. It entails that Eliza needs to kill Cyrus at some point. And then it is in the plan for her to marry Cameron, who is a clay, so that, the...
Can merge the two kind of thing.
So that there can be more peace in general between the two peoples. In the book, after the marriage, the big thing is that they travel back to Eliza's country so she can reconnect with her magic. She has lived in the clay world for a long time, incognito, but now that she's married, they want her to have her powers back, so they ride on dragons. But the devil gets more present and present ever, and it's kind of funny. He talks in poems, little poems, which makes him kind of cute.
Not the point, I would think.
I'm not gonna give away what the ending is, but it surprised me. Let me say that. It surprised me. And it's not the last one. There will be a fifth one. It has short chapters, which is nice because it's easy for concentration. It has not a very great many of magical world things in it, except for dragons and magic. But it's definitely a great fantasy with a world that could never exist. And start with book one. And this is Every Spiral of Fate.
And so what is book one called, Marcia?
Book one is called This Woven Kingdom. This Woven Kingdom here. And Phillips owns all three of the books.
All right. I read Holding On for Dear Life by Dusty Bowling. Dusty Bowling is one of the people who, when a book comes in, I think, I definitely need to read that one. She just has a great way with writing books, and I think it's very accessible and right at the right level for 5th, 6th, 7th grade kids. It's perfect. We meet Canyon, who is on the junior bull riding circuit, which is kind of an interesting thing that's not in many books.
Does it really exist? Has it existed?
Well, I don't know. I would have to look that up, but I bet it does. My guess is it does. And he and his younger sister, Josie, live with their dad, who used to be on the bull riding circuit, but he is an alcoholic and he is not in good shape. Their grandmother is kind of their primary person. And Canyon has had several concussions from falling off of the bulls. His best friend is also in the bull riding circuit with him. And he really, really loves playing fiddle. His mom, who has died, was a violinist, and so he kind of connects with his mom through the fiddle. But he feels like he has to win the junior bull riding championship for his dad to pay attention to him. So he continues riding to try and get his dad to pay attention, and he continues to get concussions. So I think it's important to read because there are so many things about football and other sports and concussions right now, and it's a thing that kids are talking about and having to deal with. Not many kids are on the junior bull riding circuit, but it's the same kind of idea, which are you going to choose, the thing that's going to continue to hurt you potentially, or the thing that you love and kind of heals you. So he gets to that decision, and I'm not going to tell you what happens. You'll have to read the book, Holding On for Dear Life by Dusty Bowling.
Yeah, and also an interesting theme that I think concerns a lot of kids. What are you willing to do to get your parents' attention? Yeah. And there are a couple scenes that are kind of scary in here with his dad. So, be aware of that and have discussions about that. But it's a great book. Yeah. All right. See you next month.
Bye.
Bye.